Hi guys, today we are going to be making one of these lovely coasters. Ignore the unweaved ends, we're gonna weave those. Yeah, so let's get right into it. So first we're gonna start with you can either chain 4 and do a slip stitch or a magic circle. So first I'm gonna show the chain 4 with a slip stitch. No. First. And the way that I do that part is I make a little circle here. It's a little circle, this on the top. And then I turn this over like that and bring this through. And I pull on it. And then I just like pull the whole thing, you know. Anyways. Pull that. And I'm using a 4mm hook. So, gosh. I'll chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slip stitch into this first loop here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard for me to get a grip on this right now. IDKY. Anyways, so we slip stitched and then now we have this circle. Okay, I think this is better. For the magic ring, you grab it and then you wrap around 1 and then you bring it to the back. Now in the back, you're gonna cross it over. I'm just gonna hold that with my finger there. And you grab your hook. You go under this one, over this intersecting one, and pull it through. Oh, let me go like that. And then we chain. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you did the chain 4 after you do the slip stitch, you're gonna chain 2. Okay. I'm just gonna have this. I want to keep this in the circle here. But anyways, we're going to do 13. Leave that alone, beans. 13 double crochets. Gosh, it's hard to get a grip. So a double crochet, you know, we go under and over that, and then we go under this and grab the yarn, bring it back up. So now we have 1, 2, 3 on here, and then we grab this yarn, bring it through the first 2. Now we have 2 on here, grab the yarn and bring it through the last 2. Great. Now we keep doing it, go like that, go under, grab and pull, got 3 on here, grab and pull through 2, grab and pull through 2. Okay, done 4, or I've done 3 double crochets. We do 13 because in total it's going to be 14 if we include this chain of 3 that we did here. Anyways, pull it over. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so that is 14. If you have the magic circle, you should just pull that, make it nice and tight, and then you're gonna slip stitch. If you have the chain 4, you're probably already here, so you can just slip stitch. So I like to make sure it's into this top one. So when I'm slip stitching into, I like to make sure you see this chain. I want to make sure it's in that first one where there's a space right here. These 2, I go under these 2 in that little space. And then I'm going to chain 1, 2. And then, hold on. So I just slip stitched into this one. I gotta remember, this one is the one I'm gonna be going into again for this next double crochet. So I chain 2, and then I double crochet into the same stitch that I did the slip stitch into, and chain 2 on top of. So pull 1 through, pull it through 2, pull it through 2. And then on the very next one, you're gonna double crochet into it. So we're doing double crochets all around, 2 double crochets into each stitch. So I did 1 double crochet, and then I'm gonna do another double crochet in the same stitch. Another double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so now we have our last 2 double crochets, and 2, and then I slip stitch into this top stitch right here. You see the stitch has these 2 things, and you know there's a little space right here for me to insert my hook. So I grab 1, and then yep, there's my slip stitch. And then I am going to do 1, 2 chains, and then I'm going to double crochet again into this same stitch, Here's a double crochet. Now, I'm going to skip one. I'm going to skip one. Instead of going into this one, I'm gonna crochet 2 chain and then double crochet into this next one over. And then another double crochet into the same stitch. And then chain 2, skip a stitch, skip this stitch. So you're skipping this one right here. See how we're connected to this one? Skip this one right here, go into this one. And then you're just gonna do that all the way around. Okay, so now we're on our last one. You see we just did these 2 right here. Got another, this is the very next stitch that we're skipping. We're gonna go into this one because you see we have this one over here too. So this one is in between these 2. All right. Our last 2 double crochets. To the same one. And then we're gonna chain 2 and slip stitch into this top stitch right here. Not this one, not this one. This one up here. Bring that through. And then we're gonna chain 1, 2. Now we're gonna do I forgot the name, so I'm gonna fill it in. So you first go in like a regular double crochet, go under, pull through 1, but before we do this, we're not gonna go like that. No, no, no. Well, we have 2 on there. We're gonna loop around, go underneath again, then grab the yarn, and then now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on our hook. So we bring that through 2. Gosh, can this come through? Bring that through 2. Oops. And then bring that through 2. And then we're gonna chain 2. And then slip stitch into the middle of these double crochets here. And then again, we're gonna chain 2. And then do that double crochet or something. I don't know what it's called. But you know, wrap around, go under and grab. And we have 3 on here. Grab and pull through 2. You wrap around, go under and grab. Now we have 4 on here. Now grab and pull through 2. Now we have 3 on here. Grab and pull through 2. Now we have 2 on here. And then grab and pull through the last 2. Then chain 2. And then we slip stitch into the middle of those 2 double crochets below. And then chain 2. And then do that double crochet. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so now we're in our last part where I chained 2, gonna slip stitch into this middle thing here, and then chain 2, and then do that double crochet I don't know what it's called. And then chain 2, and then slip stitch. I do it into this bottom one right here. So there's a little hole right here that I put it into. And then pull that through, make it nice and tight. And then I'm just gonna snip that. And yeah, that's basically it. Here's your coaster. We're gonna weave those ends, but this is essentially it. This is made with acrylic yarn, so I'm just gonna wash and dry it to get rid of the fuzziness. And yeah.